comfortable, uh, take less pain pills, get more movement in the joints, and has helped me a lot with a lot of assorted small injuries over time.
My name is Reuven, and I guess I've been seeing Dr. Hume for about, on and off for about 5 years. And I get back pains, and I have stenosis in the lumbar region of my back, and occasionally my back goes out every 3 or 4 months. And going there, and the doctors at the hospital, they can tell me what to do to prevent it, but they don't do anything when I have the pain, and I want to be able to walk around and do my life.
And how did she treat you both?
Well, she treated me very nicely. But her procedure typically is to get an evaluation when I first walk in, and it's sort of a walking up and down while she puts her hands on different parts of my back, and she can tell which particular uh, part of the spinal column that seems to be out of line, and then has me lie down or maybe sit down on this treatment couch, and she does make some very gentle adjustments. It isn't real, hard knocking or anything. It's just she can put her fingers in, and she's quick, and it just goes so well, and it goes away pretty rapidly after that. Any problems I've had. So for me, I only have a couple of visits each time, but sometimes I consider going there for, even when I'm feeling reasonably well, I get a sort of a touch-up. You may check me out, because sometimes you don't realize you want to catch it before it goes real bad.
Yeah, I do a lot. I go to when I've had an acute injury, but I just go routinely because it helps keep my back in alignment, and especially I have a lot of tension in my shoulders, and it will get achy, and then that affects my whole back and my shoulders. And I find if I go to Dr. Gale regularly and get things sort of put back into alignment, my life goes a lot smoother. Her adjustments have always been very gentle but effective, so that they don't annoy the arthritic joints, and that's really important when you have something like arthritis. Also, if it's an injury, the gentleness is less painful. I've been to some chiropractors who are very aggressive, and then you don't know whether you want to go to the chiropractor or just suffer with the injury. It's a matter of which is going to be more painful. But with Dr. Gale, that's not an issue.
Yeah. And when Patricia tells me she has a pain in the neck, I get up and leave.
He couldn't resist that.
And how have you been feeling since the treatment?
It's been helpful for both of us in a lot of respects, and both of us is sort of an ongoing situation, because as you get older, you have more and more problems with your joints, you have more and more problems with your mobility, and so afterwards, both of us always feel better.
And one of the things I found is I put in a call on a Sunday, and I got a call back and set me up for a Monday afternoon appointment. In other words, this almost always will fit me in. I let her know I have some problem. So I was in there, in fact, a week ago from today. This is Monday, a week ago, and it was just a quick treatment, 20 minutes, and she got to the root of the problem. I was having a backache at the time.
Yes, I've always found her very responsive. When you call in and you say you have a problem, she fits you in very quickly.
And that leads to my last question. Why would you recommend her?
Because she knows what she's doing as a chiropractor, and she's very responsive.
Could you refer to the question, just so
Okay.
I would refer to Dr. Hume?
I would refer anyone. In fact, I have referred several people to Dr. Hume because I find her very effective as a chiropractor, and also she's very responsive as a person to other people's pain and need.
In fact, I started going because Patricia referred me to Dr. Hume, and I find that I was avoiding chiropractors prior to that, and I found that her style, this Canadian chiropractor, is very different from the kind of chiropractic I've been exposed to before. And I find that, like I said, she is very responsive, and she really listens to you while you're with her in the room where she does her work.
And I guess that's all, unless there's anything else you'd like to add. I thought that was fantastic. You good with that? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Tell everyone who